Hey guys, time to run some trains over here. We're going to do a little bit of, well, informal, again, operations and a little bit of a layout update. Let's go over here really quick. I'm just going to show you. I got my green tea right here. I'm going to prove it. See? Green tea. Anyway, if we take a look at the picture over here, you can see these pine trees right here. And especially this one right here. This is that scene where if I swing it around over here, it's going to be back there. That's what that's going to be. So that building, that's the blue building. That's what I'm going for right there. And we're going to be trying to make this little pine tree right here that's got to go sit where that palm tree currently is sitting. So let me give you a little bit of a, I guess, layout update over here. I did start on that. I got all my super material over here. I got like the starter box. I got some extra stuff and everything. And I did start kind of gluing together the framework for it. So this is actually a couple of different pieces, and you can see a bunch of goop right there. Well, that's just this stuff right here. I just happen to have this stuff lying around, and it's kind of got a coarse pumice to it, so it's kind of gritty and whatnot, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. I'm actually using it just to glue different pieces together here. And once that all sets up, you can see there's a big glob of it there in the center, because this is actually 3 different pieces. So I'm trying to kind of make a little bit of a structure right there that's gonna go all the way over there in the corner, right? And hopefully should somewhat look kind of like that tree once we're actually done with it. Anyway, let's get fired up over here. We're gonna be doing some yard work, at least to start out, I think. I'm gonna put the camera right here. Yeah, that's good. And then let me grab my tea, get my tea bag out of here. Ooh. Put that someplace for now. All right, I got my tea bag out of there, and we're all ready to roll over here. Let's see, we're gonna start up the yard consists there. So in between the last video and this one here, I actually took the hauler. The hauler ran way out off the layout. We got everything put away, and then a new set of cars came in here, and this is them. This is the ones that came in from the hauler, and so we kind of divide them up over here a little bit. So I'm gonna get stuff sort of quieted down here. Make sure I got everything set correctly. Gonna grab the yard goat here. We'll divide these guys up, and while I'm doing that, there we go. We'll get fired up. Hope everybody's having a good, what is it, Monday? Oof. There we go. We got them going in the background there, and all the other guys are on the SD40 over there. So I'm gonna go ahead. Engineer Rick right here. He's gonna be running this whole thing remote control right now. I get my track set up back here. So as we're pulling out over here, let's take a look at our cars here. Again, no rhyme or reason here right now. No switch list, no rolling dice, nothing. This is just all the other cars that were sitting on top of my shelf that, well, from the previous train. So they just kind of rotated around. Now, if you watched my channel before, you know that car right there. That's the one that had a little bit of a broken, I kind of fat fingered it when I was putting up my backgrounds over there. And I ended up breaking off one of the, I don't know, little pipe things, whatever on it. And so it's going to get put into, I guess, a rip track over here. We'll call this the rip track right here where that hopper is. So we'll drop that one off over there for sure. And everything else, I have no clue. There we go. Let's plop the camera down here so I can stop shaking it. I guess we can always have the lights on there, the ditch lights. Well, anyway, while we pull these guys out, let me take a look over there. We got 2 box cars and then that tank car to get that thing out of the way. Ooh, right there is good. Yep, we got them all. So anyway, let me check my track there. That looks good. You know how it's winter time over here, and so things get a little warped, get a little bit moved around as the temperature fluctuates. You know how it goes. But so far it's doing pretty good right there. The lift-up bridge. Get all this stuff out of here. I'm hoping to get that tree over there. Well, I'm hoping to get it done here. I don't know. I'm gonna do a little bit every day, and we'll see how far we get. So I'm not even gonna worry about when it's gonna get done. But you know what? I know this is a train channel, but yeah, see this guy right here. He's broken. We're missing that whatever that little line is. I'm not sure what that is. Hold on. Hold that thought for a second. All right, we're gonna get rid of these 2 box cars first on track. Well, I guess let me see. How would this work? I got to number my track somehow. Well, we're gonna put them on the. I'm just gonna call it the number 2 track for right now. So we'll say tracks are numbered from the backboard coming forward here towards us. So number 2 track. Let me get that, and that. Anyway, while we're doing that, I was going to talk about my other RC channel, which I know you guys are like, dude, we're here for the trains. Well, we got trains, don't worry. You know, I've been doing my RC car channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, and if you're interested at all, you can go over to the description in this video, and you'll see the link for it in the description there. But I'm actually thinking of doing something, and I kind of mentioned it the other day. I'm doing more of a sort of explorer type of channel. So even though we're talking radio control car, right? What we're actually going to be doing is just kind of going all over to different parts of Southern California and just kind of exploring, right? So it's a little bit more of a sort of a, I don't know what you call it, an exploring variety channel kind of thing that it just happened to have RC car in it, because we're going to use that as our excuse to go run our RC car all these different places. We're going to go to like beaches and deserts and mountains and stuff like that. There's all sorts of funky little spots to go explore here in Southern California. And yeah, so that's what we're going to end up doing with that channel. So it might actually get renamed, so don't freak out if all of a sudden you look over there and it's not, you know, SoCal Radio Control, because it's probably going to get named something a little bit different. Since it's not really going to be focused on RC cars per se, you know, it's more going to be about sort of exploring Southern California. So, you know what I mean? So with an RC car, but the RC car ain't going to be like the star of the show. We're going to go look at stuff. We're going to go see things, that sort of deal. All right, let's see what we can do here. Okay, I got to drop that tank. I got to drop that tanker all the way down on the other end, because we're going to have to run around and then shove him back into this rip track over here. So I got to drop him off way over on the other end before we can get to doing all these other cars. And again, I haven't even decided where these cars are going, but basically we got 4 box cars, we got some lumber cars here, and 2 gondolas. So pretty straightforward. Right there's good. Let me flip you guys around here. I'm gonna go all the way down over there and drop this tank car off over here. There we go. Now, see, I'm just gonna kind of wing it here. Well, those two gondolas I know are going to be going to Sanford and Son, so they can get tagged on with whoever else is going to head down to like Huntington Beach, which probably our two lumber cars right there that just went by. So what we're going to do is just drop these guys off right here. And then we'll get rid of the this graffitied up. There we go. We'll get rid of this graffitied up box car. I think I'm going to put all 4 box cars together. That's pretty much easy enough to do here. Yeah, so it'll be the two gondolas and the 2 lumber cars will get put together. Get you down here so you can see something. Right there's good. I can see that you just are missing my my giant mug of tea over here on the side. I was like, oh, I hope that's not in the camera's view. People will freak out because I'm putting it on my layout. Right there is good. I'm going to shove it back just a little bit more just to get kind of off the curve there with the couplers. There we go. Anyway, that's pretty straightforward. And then once we got this all divvied up here, we'll run back around. We'll take our broken tank car, get him over here on the rip track. And while we're doing that, don't forget to hit the like button, hit that thumbs up button. I usually don't say that until like probably the end of the video, and a lot of times I know people kind of jump around and whatnot. They don't always watch the whole video. So I should probably say that at the beginning of the video, and we're already like halfway through here, I think. But anyway, it kind of helps with the channel, you know, the whole bit. Yeah, this will probably be the next train we do. Well, you know, I always say that. I always say, oh, the next video, we're going to do this train. And then I do something totally different, so I'm not going to say that. But we'll see what the heck we're doing, but it'll be fun. Let's put it this way. The next train I feel like running is the lumber car and the 2 gondolas over to Sanford and Son. All right, right there is good. Do you ever do that? Do you ever like come up with some plan like, ooh, that's the next thing I'm going to do on the layout, or that's the next thing I'm going to run, and then you end up doing something totally different? Well, I have a bad habit of saying that on video, or at least I did in the past. I would say, ooh, that's the next thing we're going to do, and then it's like the next video is totally different and not exactly what I was saying I was going to do in the previous video. So I don't know what I'm going to do in the next video, but it's going to be on the layout here. I'm sure I'll get some of that tree done back there. I got some more stuff. You know, I was showing you that coarse, medium, or whatever stuff I have. I have some just a little bit, I might have used it up maybe. That's why I can't find it. I had some other stuff that didn't have like the pumice in it. And so I was going to use that to make the trunk. But I got to see if I still got some. If I don't, well, whatever. I'll use the stuff with the pumice. I mean, once you paint it and all that, it's going to look just fine. All right, well, we're good here. Let's go ahead. Right there, we'll do our runaround. So we got our we got our trains divided up here. Ooh, let me pick you up, not knock over my tee right there. Look at that. On the layout. Ooh. That trigger anybody? I hope not. Anyway, yeah, so we got these two divided up. We got 4 boxcars. I'm guessing they're heading someplace together. And then we got the next lumber cars and our gondolas there. All right, and so now we're gonna run all the way up here, grab that tank car from the other end, and then shove them all the way back down here to the rip track. So I think I got the track switched over there. I did. I hope you're not hearing that. My stomach's growling. It's what time is it? It's almost lunchtime, ain't it? No, it's like 10:20. Oh my goodness. All right, let's scoot over here. Come on there, camera. I'll run him a little bit quicker here than I normally would. And I gotta get my track set up over here to get my turnouts all set. Yep. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, we're gonna get some more rain over here in Southern California. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. So if you're interested, my little, let's go explore Southern California channel with an RC car. Yeah, don't forget, it's in the description there, Steve, if you haven't already subscribed. It's currently called SoCal Radio Control, but I'm going to change that to be a little bit more focused, not so on radio control, but more sort of Southern California exploring. I don't know, something like that. Explore Southern California with the RC car. I don't know, something along that line. And so it'll be a little bit more broader focus because, RC cars and things, there's only a limited amount of viewers that want to go look at that, right? I mean, I could tell just from this channel. A lot of train guys, you only got a handful. Well, not a handful, and that's fine. But, because everybody's got different interests and stuff like that. But, just out of the demographic, the amount of people from this channel that went over to that channel isn't that big, which is no big deal. But I'm trying to appeal to a wider audience. Where am I going? What am I doing over here? I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm going down the wrong track. Engineer Rick, holy smoke, we got to get that tank car. I don't know why I did that. For some reason I thought we were going after the box cars in my head. Anyway, yeah, so anyway, well, we come back and grab our tank car here. Yeah, so that channel is going to be more focused on sort of exploring Southern California. Like I said, I got a lot of ideas. There's so many places to go. And the funny thing is, it all kind of ties together in my head, at least. We're almost there. Come on. There we go. All right, now I got the right. Now I got the right turnout. Let me actually get up here so you can see something. But yeah, so if you see a theme in any of these different channels of mine, it's always Southern California, right? Like my layout here. Based in Southern California. I mean, like the models, the remodeling Southern California. And, SoCal RC, that sort of thing. Even my flight sim channel, I'm usually flying around Southern California. As a matter of fact, the idea for the sort of exploring Southern California with an RC car kind of came from my flight sim channel, if you can believe that. Because I kind of did that a few years back in my on my flight sim channel, which is also linked down in the description if you're interested in that. I post on that occasionally, and random live streams I do over there. So don't expect a lot out of that currently. But anyway, I did this thing where I would fly a general aviation airplane, since I'm also a licensed pilot. And so on the flight sim, I would fly, you know, my Cessna 172 or something, or Piper Warrior, or Archer, or whatever. I'd go fly it around all of these interesting spots in Southern California, different airports and different locations and things you can go see. Let me see, get my turnouts all set up over here. So I thought that would be cool. Hold on, because there's going to be trains in it too. I'm getting to that. So I thought it would be cool anyway to just sort of do that with the RC car, kind of get me out of the, you know, when it's nice out here in Southern California. Get me out of the house, get me out of the garage, get me away from the layout here, but also we can go check out some of the locations. We can go check out, you know, some train locations, do a little bit of rail fanning too. So there's going to be a little bit of everything over there. Not just, you know, running an RC car around that you may not really care about. All right, I gotta go over here, switch my track. Anyway, so that is where that little idea came from. So, all that to say, whew, I'm not even talking about any of this on that channel yet. So you guys are getting sort of the inside scoop here. I actually have a new RC car on order, a 10th scale. If you're familiar with RC cars, it's a 10th scale. So, you know, like we're 187th scale here, HO. But we're running 10th scale car, pretty nice and big, and we're gonna run it. Sorry, I'm just watching where I'm going here, and I wanted to make sure I didn't run over, I don't know, whoever that new guy is right there in the red hat trying to look like Engineer Rick. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so so I already got the new car. It's coming here tomorrow. It's ready to run, but I'm gonna soup it up a little bit, mod it a little bit, get a little bit more performance from it, and yeah, so expect at least a video over there. Just kind of introducing the car. I think right there is good. This is our little rip track area anyway. I usually don't run up it. I usually only use it to store the come on, camera. I usually use it to store the little buffer hopper right there. All right, we'll get out of the way over here. I think that's it for today. Maybe we got a little bit of work done here. Got a little bit of an update done. Got our cars sort of classified here a little bit. We got one car moved off here to the rip track. We didn't run anybody over. Call that another successful day. Hey, it's Monday, you know, what do you want? All right, guys. I think that's it. Let's go ahead and shut down over here. Let the new guy over here, I don't know who he is. We don't have a name for this new guy yet. All right, guys, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and hope if you are interested in my other channel there, the sort of Exploring Southern California channel, go over to my RC car channel, because that's what that's going to be turning into. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully I got a little bit more done on that pine tree over here, and we can keep on doing some fun stuff over here. I can't wait to get a little bit more stuff done over here and start running ops over here. I'm just so happy I got the background up. And yeah, we need buildings, I know. hopefully this building over here is not going to be a big white, whatever, trapezoid looking thing for that long. All right, guys, till next time, take care.